Good morning. Saturday morning, I'm here at the University of Virginia Darden Business School. I'm taking a professional business class for a couple of weeks. So it's the weekend now, and since we're right here in Charlottesville, Virginia, we are going to visit the home of Thomas Jefferson. Who was one of our founding fathers, of course. He's on the $2 bill. Fun things like that. So the place is called Monticello. I can film in and around Monticello, but I'm not allowed to film or take pictures or anything inside the house. So they keep that a well-guarded secret. So if you want to come to Monticello and see it and view it on the inside, you're gonna have to come yourself to hear the stories, to hear the history, to hear the background. You're just gonna have to come visit yourself. But I will get as much of it as I can in today's vlog. All right, so this is kind of fun. I'm the first one out here to the bus, it looks like. So I'm gonna hop on the bus, and then we're gonna head over to Monticello this morning and do the tour and check everything out. It's starting to get to be a chilly day here. Alright, so here we are, cruising in. Never been here before, should be fun. Here at the Visitor Center, and getting ready to head up to actual Monticello itself. There's a statue of Jefferson there. It's a cool, cloudy day today, so I don't know how far we're going to be able to see. It looks like it may be clearing a little bit, but we still have the clouds.
Monticello is a National Historic Landmark and the only presidential home in the United States designated as a United Nations World Heritage Site. I'm Leslie Green Bowman, president of the Thomas Jefferson Foundation, the private nonprofit that owns and operates Monticello. On behalf of all of our staff, trustees, and volunteers, thank you for visiting today.
The Jefferson House, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the only one of any president, which is kind of cool. So originally I wasn't going to bring my jacket. I'm glad I did, because up here on the hill it's cold in the Virginia Hill Country. My new friends, they all want to be YouTube stars now. Now they found out I'm a YouTuber. I'll make you famous. Or infamous. I prefer to be infamous.
he's designing as well the idea that all men are created equal into the design of the what he calls the academical village. Makes up that word, academical, but we're still running with it 200 years later. So the rotunda sits up here at the top, and then coming down from either side, it's sort of cascading down. There's 10 pavilions, great big buildings where professors live, so there's 5 of those on each side. And in between are the smaller rooms where the students live. Professors live upstairs in their pavilions, and they teach their classes on the main floor of their house. So the idea is that all men are created equal, even students and professors. They're supposed to live and learn amongst each other in this collaborative academical village. That didn't always work out, but Jefferson knew it wasn't ideal, right? The last important part of his legacy that's very much built into the structure of the school, though, is slavery. Out here, you can see as well the West Lawn. Those steps there are where a series of January 1827 auctions will take place, where much of Jefferson's property, including over 100 enslaved men, women, and children, will be sold from this mountaintop. Most of the enslaved people, or at least more than anywhere else, the enslaved people will end up at the University of Virginia, either purchased by the school or by professors. So the same people who made Jefferson's life possible up here at Monticello made his legacy possible at UVA. Even before Jefferson's passing, a number of slaves that he owned would be working down at the school on the construction, laying the actual cornerstone of Pavilion 7, the first building built at the school, and terracing the lawn. It's got that nice sloped
So this is the downstairs underneath Monticello. This is the part where I can actually get the camera out and film some stuff. So this is some of the tunnels that go underneath where the house is and stuff. And so the storage cellar is. Lots of alcohol. The Saturday marker for the clock with the cannonballs that run the clock upstairs, which we can't take pictures of. The beer cellar. So now going out the other side, I'm going to walk over here to where I think her name was Sally Hemings, was a slave that Jefferson had 6 children with, and doing some archaeological digs around here, they've just discovered where her house was. It's actually underneath some of these things. They said it was underneath a modern day bathroom that they didn't realize was there, and so they started doing some architectural diggings and have found her house. Here's the kitchen. The cook's room. This is where the cook lived. This must have been miserable. Lived in a hole, basically. Basic bed, brick walls. This must have been miserable in the winter time, and probably in the summertime as well. So he taught the slaves how to read and things like that, according to this. But at the same time, he still owned slaves. So he didn't he didn't fully understand, it seems like, some of the writings that he wrote himself about all men being free.
But she was given her free. Is that how it was? We're giving her time. We're giving her time. Yeah, so it's not the same as.
So unfortunately, since I was part of a group tour, we didn't have time to really explore the grounds and stay here for a few hours, walk down the mountain, because you can walk back down the mountain past Jefferson's grave. So I don't have time to go through and tour all of these buildings here and see what they all are. I don't have time to go on the slavery tour, which would have been really cool to go on. I think I may have to come back here. I'm close enough. I may have to come back here and do some more touring. Yeah, definitely we have a country rich in history and stuff like this that we don't even think about. Our country may not be hundreds and or thousands of years old like some, but we still have a great history here. See, even back then they understood acoustics. He said because they were curved and because of the way it held the sound, it blocked all the noise from all the slaves working. So I'm assuming
to keep the environment quiet
in here, yeah, while they were in the lawns doing their stuff, having dinners or whatever, bowling or whatever. So this is called the lawn.
Yeah, my son's very.
And perfect timing, they want to start leaf blowing when I'm out here recording. And this is the rotunda at the University of Virginia that we can see from Jefferson's house. So you can definitely see the Jefferson, how do you say it? Jeffersonian influence in the architecture here. He was a student of architecture and loved it. And so you can see the influence that he had in this, since this was basically his university. Okay, so evidently there was a basement that I didn't know about, so my friends came and got me over to walk in the basement. And so that's it. That's the tour of Monticello and the UVA Rotunda, which Jefferson designed and worked on and that kind of stuff. And now we're gonna hit dinner. So it's been a great day. Thanks for watching. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the part below, in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And until next time, cheers.